dong lai lo di ni. Ina so what make you to be one of the Zomi family? Even though I know that Dal told me that you were staying in London together and then you work in the church secretary, so he also mentioned that you have a big vision for the undeveloped countries and undeveloped people for the God's missions. So you like to do that. And then he also background is from the very poor country, like Myanmar is actually still under very poor country category. So what make you to be one of the family, especially from Zomi, and what make you to be one of the for you to be Mr. Dal to be your Mr. Right forever? What make you? Can you just share for us?
Yes, Dal already said. Like, I think from the age of 5, I always been interested in developing countries, and in school we got a booklet every month about developing countries, and I always read from front cover to the back cover everything, and it's always been something that fascinates me. I've never been a person that want to go shopping, spend money, buy for myself. I like more an easier, simpler lifestyle. So in that way, I think I can adapt very well. And and I work as church secretary and church member, and met Dal at least on a weekly basis.
Okay.
And we just grow more and more together.
Okay.
And we have thought long since we know each other to make the step to get married.
Okay.
Not just overnight. It's been a long process.
Okay.
No, it's a big decision. It's not just for 1-2 years. It's for life.
So the other thing is, basically, if we see our skins, you are white, we are like, what do you say that we are not white, we are not black, I mean the skin color. All the skin color that we have different culture, we have different mindset, we have different thinking. So what I know is that you came from Dutch family and then you stay in London, which is different culture, and then now you are one of the different culture of your native, and then UK, and then now you are become one of the Zomi culture. So it's a long way to overcome these different cultures to be one as a family as well as for your future. So how you think that how can you overcome these different cultures to bring along in your life?
I think one important thing I did was I bought a book, and it's overcoming culture shock to manga, and that is very helpful because even though Dal told me things, when you read it and then put one and one together, you start to understand better. I think that was very helpful.
So I saw that in your one of the picture yesterday, you were with the Zomi costume, which is different colors, and it takes people attention. So you came to Malaysia before. Maybe you heard about Zomi culture in London. Maybe Dal share you a lot about Zomi culture. But when you came to Malaysia, you stay with the Zomi family. You stay with Dal's parents. You stay with the Dal family, siblings, all those things, and then you visit around in KL different minority people, and then you different cultures. How you feel that Zomi culture? How you feel about Zomi culture? Is it quite different for you, or it's just like how you think about Zomi culture?
I like it when they include me as part of everybody. I get a bit embarrassed when they say sit on a chair and everybody else sit on the floor, and I prefer sit on the floor together with everybody and not be the exception. I enjoy being immersed in the language. I learned a lot more language being here and meeting people.
So just Dal also mentioned that you are very humble to everybody else. I mean, you don't choose for this, you don't want to be this, you don't. You don't separate each other as you know. What I heard that you're very humble, even though we are different background, whatever it is. So you just can be one of the part of what you said, just a family. You came to our Zomi family. So you left your family back in Netherlands and then back in your friends in UK. So it will be very different for you. And then what you think that will you go to Myanmar as a mission, or what's your vision for your future back in Myanmar? What do you think you would like to contribute for Zomi people, or what kind of contribution you want to make in Myanmar?
I think in first instance I want to be supporting Dal, so he can do what he needs to do. I'm very much a supporting person, not the one in the center myself.
Sure.
But as I also work in school, I'm interested in children growing up and educating.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I ask Dal some questions. Có lẽ Dal nu lom nu ching no bang ta ki mu chmai ni mo ki mu na hida na haksana tampi to lom thei chmai ni mo pau dan ki bang lo ya dia ka nu le pa sangam ta ki mu changa aman pau thelo ding ai zong ina to table chmai ni minam ki balo na chmai ni mo ai zong ina no nu pa ki gom to ding ina izo mi teng po nom chmai ni mo koi mun koi san teng a po ding le